All right, let's look at examples 5 and 6. Anytime you're factoring and you see 4 numbers up there or 4 different things up there, what we need to do is talk about grouping. We need to try and group these and see what we can take out, because I can't take one thing out of all of them. If I group the first 2 and the second 2, let's see if this works. I can take an A out of the first 2. So I take an A out in the front, and then I'm left with x minus y. Now let's look at the second 2. I can take out a b. Now if I take out a positive b, in parentheses, here I'm left with an x. I bring down that minus, and here I'm left with a y. Now, the interesting thing is, these match. If you'll notice, here I have x minus y, and there I have x minus y. Okay, so now, it's like the last example we did. I can factor out that x minus y because they have that in common. And then what I do is I put the a plus b together. And that would be the final answer that they would want to see. If you were to, oops, messed up. If you were to FOIL that, by the way, you would end up with what we started with. So you can always check your answer. Now let's look at the next one down here. If I group these 2 and these 2, here I can take out a 3. And that leaves me with x and a minus y. Now I do have to be really careful right here. Okay, I can take out an a. But if I just take out a positive a, I'm going to be left with negative x plus y. I don't want that. I want a positive x and a negative y. So I need to take out a negative a, because watch what happens when we do that. If I take out a negative a up here, then this turns into a positive x, which is what I wanted. We need these to match. If I take out a negative a here, that makes that a negative y. And I needed those to match, because now I can see I have an x minus y in common, so I can factor that out in the front, like that, and then I have a 3 and a negative a that I can put together. So the answer they would want to see is this bottom one. And yes, it can be in any order. You can put the 3 minus a first, and then the x minus y. It does not matter how you do that.